The theme of the talk is about experiment and my belief that artists should continue to experiment and not be distracted by notions of success. You don't necessarily need to explain why you're doing something. The process itself is the important thing.
Ian Emes is clearly an extraordinary personality. He's achieved so much. He, along with a whole group of really creative people, changed the world and the way we look at ourselves.
And this sequence is in the middle of Yellow Submarine, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and that for me was like the eureka moment.
Ian is one of our alumni, and as a fine art student he was allowed to play, indulge and develop his ideas through the rostrum camera, and that led to him animating some Pink Floyd music, and of course the rest is history.
They didn't stop me from doing anything that I wanted. All the equipment was there. I was unleashed on this. I just thought, I'm going to make an animated film. One of the things that you have to find in yourself is actually your motivation and why you're doing what you're doing, and do you love it and do you want to carry on? Because it's going to be tough, you better be passionate about it. Don't be ashamed of failure. Failure is part of experimenting.
I thought what he had to say about experimentation and freedom in education was extremely important and timely.
It's given me a huge inspiration to go out and do things. I really enjoyed the part about failure, how failure is good, and I don't think there's enough of that message and how that's really beneficial for young people in order to experiment.
What he did, probably for a lot of people like me, is just kind of say you've got a creative side, you don't need to be ashamed of it, you can kind of test it out whenever you want.
We all have to kind of keep fighting through it all. I think in the end it does work, and there's a good reason to do it, and it's a very positive message that if you can be resilient, you'll get what you want.